Hey, this is Pody with Upstate Outside. You've got the basics. You've got your tent, you've got your sleeping bag, you've got your camp stove. But what about those items that just take your camping experience up just a notch? In this video, I'm gonna share with you our top 10 most heavily used items that just take our experience up a little bit. Let's get into it. The first item that we are gonna talk about today is one that is very heavily requested in a previous video that we've done, and it is the NEMO Victory Screenhouse tent. The reason why we like it, it's spacious, it's bright, it's easy to set up. The poles, everything that it comes with is very well built. You can tell that it's a very quality item that's gonna last us a long, long time. This is a very easy tent for kids to get in and out of. So on the bottom, there's a mechanism where you can just step on the bottom of the tent door and easily slide up with one hand, or let's say you're carrying a baby in one arm and you need to open the door, you're carrying food. It just makes it easy to open and close. The built-in rain gutters, if it does happen to rain, helps water flow off, super smooth. So there are some trips where we set up the NEMO Screenhouse, and then because in the fall there's really not as many bugs up here, what we will do is we will use this tarp, the Kammok Kuhli XL. It's pretty big. Reasons why we got it, we've done a traditional tarp setup where it was a heavy-duty tarp from Harbor Freight, pretty good-sized tarp, and had the ridge line, and we had a little sheetrock pole that we used to raise it up, and it worked great. But it was really hard to set up just because of the weight. It was really hard to get a ridge line tight enough to keep it so it wasn't just kind of sagging down in the middle. So I went to look for kind of lightweight options, and I found this. Love this thing because one, comes with all the stakes you may need. If it is gonna be high wind, you can stake it right to the ground with the guy lines. But this tarp actually has guy lines built into it along multiple different points all along the perimeter of it, which makes it very easy to tie to trees, and you don't know what your campsite's gonna look like until you get there. So it gives you kind of options and flexibility of different things that you can do with it to set this up. It's lightweight, it's compact, and another really nice feature, when we had the heavy duty tarp, no light was coming through to the campsite. So even in the middle of the day, it felt very dark at our campsite. My wife always said it felt like we were sitting under a giant trash bag. With that tarp, it's so thin. Thin where light penetrates through it, but thick enough where water is not gonna bead through it. Next thing, I know most of your camping is outside. No camping trip is complete without a good comfy chair to sit in. So these are the two that we found best that works for our family. You know, the kids have their own little chairs. We have a family of 5. These 2 chairs we absolutely love, and we can actually all fit on them. The first chair we got here is the NEMO Stargazer chair. This chair is like a hammock and a chair combined. And do I need to say anything more? That's awesome. It's actually really cool. It's very comfortable. The name Stargazer is legit, and I can understand why, because you can really lean back really far, and up where we camp in the mountains, you get yourself a crystal clear sky. Perfect chair. The second chair that we'd like to talk about is this Kelty Loveseat. This is actually the low Loveseat. They have a low Loveseat and a normal sized Loveseat. It's very comfortable, very durable. The case that encloses the chair is actually doubles as a dog mat. It even has little paws on it. This has paws here or something like that. In New York, temperature swings up, down. To make it a little bit more comfortable while we're there, the first item I'm going to talk about is this Mr. Buddy heater. This is a propane heater. Propane bottle sticks in there, comes with a little base. I use this in a couple different ways. So I've put it at my feet while I'm cooking breakfast, just to stay warm and be comfortable. I've also used this inside of the NEMO tent in the morning, and the air just gets kind of trapped up in the ceiling. It actually makes the inside of that tent a little bit warmer and just a little bit more enjoyable to eat breakfast. In the fall, it's pretty chilly during the day, even during the daytime. I will use this, and I'll kind of leave this on inside the camper, crack a window to keep the camper warm. Next item we're going to talk about is these little Ryobi fans. I bought them from, I think it was Lowe's or Home Depot. They were pretty cheap, 20 bucks. Get a little 4-amp battery that comes with it. Those are sold separately, but if you have any Ryobi products, they're multi-use. You can use them in all their items to power different things, but we usually use them at night, just kind of like for ambient noise. There's low, high, And the nice thing about these is they actually turn all around and flip up and down, and you can really point the breeze any which way you want to. One of these 4-amp batteries will usually get us 2 full nights plus some, just running it all night on level low. Highly recommend. Next item on the list is these. They're from a company called Empowered, but I think they just got bought out by BioLite. These are called Luci lights. These are solar powered, but you can also charge them with a USB-C. These are string lights, 48 feet. They come with a little hook on them, so you can hook it around a tree or a camper or whatever, honestly. So you can kind of hook it on itself, as you can see. These lights seem like they last an eternity. We don't go anywhere without these. We hang these at every single campsite we go to. One, it's just safer at night. We have 3 young kids, so for tripping hazards, there's a lot of things you can trip on at a campsite. There's roots, there's rocks, there's chairs, there's ropes from Tarp. So we hang these kind of around the perimeter, but we've draped them in all different types of fashion. We love the look of them as well. I mean, it kind of just makes the campsite a little bit cozier at night, a little warmer, and we adore these things. We absolutely love them. I want to say we got like 36 to 40 hours off one charge on power low. Next thing we're going to talk about is these, just on the lighting subject. These are Goal Zero crush lights. Love these. They're little lanterns. You can hang them. They have colors. My kids love them. We use these inside the camper. We hang them from the ceiling. We usually do the color red at nighttime so that it doesn't really mess with your eyes too much as you're walking around, but you can still see everything in the camper. So put one in their bunk. They'll read their books at night before they go to sleep. So these last quite a long time too. They are solar rechargeable, but they also have a micro USB charging port as well. We love them because they collapse into nothing. We were gonna talk about my solo stove. I've shown this in previous videos. It's on every single trip of ours. I use this every camping trip. It's basically just like a mini fireplace made of stainless steel, and I can set it right next to my cooking station for breakfast. Also, if it's raining and you want to be outside and you want to have a fire, you want to cook s'mores, which we've done before, we'll just kind of put this on the table under the tarp, and we have a little fire. I have these little pieces of cherry wood, cut them with a miter saw into little pieces like that. It's cute, it's adorable. I love it. Next item, which is kind of great for multiple things, and we even use this at the house. This is a air compressor from Skill. It can be powered with a 2-amp battery, which is rechargeable, as well as a DC plug that you can plug into your car outlet. And this is great if you need to blow up air mattresses. It has a side that you can use with attachments for that, as well as inflating bike tires, inflating car tires, camper tires, floaties for your pool. You can use it for so many different things. Floaties, you can't pull up a paddleboard with it. It just doesn't create enough pressure, but you could get it started, I suppose. Portable solar battery bank. There's all different companies, all different sizes. You need to get what suits your needs. But I know we go camping to get outside and get outdoors, but we still bring cell phones, we bring cameras, we bring drones. We like to take a lot of videos. We like to make memories. This has all the adapters here to charge all those. So we keep one battery in the camper, and then we keep the second battery we bring in our truck. And what that powers is this bad boy right here, this IceCo 60 some odd quart electric fridge. And I just love that our food is a perfect 36 degrees all the time, independent of ice or a camper. We have a propane fridge, but that was just so unreliable. It never kept a steady temperature, so our food we ended up wasting a lot of money on food. We bit the bullet, we bought the fridge. Hands down, one of the best camping purchases we've made for sure. And in the event of an emergency, should we lose power here at our house in the summer, I can plug that into my battery bank. I can power that for at least 5 days. If you have any of the interest in the items in this video, I will share them in the comments below. A lot of these items you can find on Amazon and REI and Steep and Cheap and Backcountry. Wait for deals. Things always go on sale. Be patient. Unless you got cash, then baby, just make it rain. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe for more camping videos, how-tos, outdoor adventures. I appreciate you guys. Till the next one.